Hello everyone, I am Duo and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are back on the Coastline SMP server. This is episode number 6, and here you can see a time-lapse of me doing the design or the decoration for the Cave Spider experience farm that we built in episode 4. This design is undoubtedly of the same style you have seen millions of times before, so I'm not gonna really talk about it. What I'm instead going to talk about is what I realized while building this thing, and that is the realization that building has become quite monotone for me. It's because I've been building the same sort of styles for ages. Every build feels like the same, just a reskin of one another, and that's not where I want to be. So from here on out, I'm probably just gonna be going weird, no detail. So we're not going to be building anything incredible from here on out. I just want to build things that make me happy. And I do have a design for one of those things in mind, which you will see this video. And it's going to be awesome. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And with all that said, the Cave Spider experience farm that I designed is 100% operational. And finished, of course. So down here we have a bubble column leading all the way up. This goes all the way down to Y13. Oh my god, Y13, I did not know that. But up here, we have the AFK platform, where people basically just wait around waiting for cave spiders to get funneled into the center here. And I'd say this is probably the best farm that I have designed myself. I mean, I'm trying to do more of this stuff, just design my own farms, mainly because that makes everything more fun, because it's no fun just copying other people's designs, like, anyone can do that. And when we head on down to the bottom here, there's the killing chamber as it was previously, except it's been decorated up a little bit. So now I want to direct our attention to the spawn chunks, because more has happened since I last visited this place. Because in the last episode I did build the creeper farm over here, and more has evolved since then. So as you can see, we have this big iron farm over here. I believe this was a group effort, I'm not sure exactly who was involved. But it works using the new villager mechanics of villagers being scared into pooping out golems. They all fall into this central pit, they die by lava, and all of their loot gets dropped into these chests here. And this thing is hella efficient, so I don't know what's happening here just yet. I'm pretty sure these items will be sold, but yeah, we just have to wait and see. Now, this episode actually represents quite an important milestone in this journey on the server, because basically we need to build a shop. We haven't done that yet, and I'm starting to see shops sprout up all over the place, and I seem to be the only human being who hasn't actually built a shop at this point. So I have a bunch of resources here, and as you might be able to tell, I'm doing something end-based. So I'm building a Schalke box shop, which I'll probably sell for 5 diamonds a pop. I don't actually have a load of Schalke shells on me right now, so I'm going to have to do an end expedition after I build the shop over here. But I think I'm going to run you through this step by step. It's actually quite a simple build, and I liked how it turned out. So we're going to need a single chunk space, which I flattened over here, tried to make look natural over that way. And we have a nice amount of space to work with, so we may as well get started. So the first thing we're going to need is to outline this chunk with standard purpur, and this will go 4 high. Okay, I know what you're thinking right now. This looks very plain, it doesn't look very nice, but we'll get to that bit, don't worry. So in 4 blocks, so here and 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And we're going to do that on all sides, bear with me for a second. We're going to build this up 4 high as well. For the next part, we're actually going to build the interior of the Schalke, which may be a weird order to do things. So here, and I believe here, that makes a full square, yeah. So we want to continue this up to the same level as the initial layer of the Schalke shell reached. Now at this point we want to change to endstone bricks and regular endstone. So let's get some endstone bricks in up here, and also some more endstone bricks, because we're going to need a fair amount here. I'm going to swap those two things out because I don't really need them right now. And for the next 3 blocks upwards, we are going to try and add a mixture of endstone bricks and regular endstone. This will help add a bit of variation, a little bit of texture. Try not to make it look too ordered, because otherwise then it would look a bit dodgy. Okay, looking weird, exactly what I'm looking for. So now we do a ring of birch planks, and then we continue this weirdness of the mixture of endstone and endstone bricks for another 3 blocks upwards. Okay, so now we want to remove 2 blocks on here and 2 blocks here, which goes 2 blocks downwards. And we're gonna do another ring of birchwood planks with more birchwood on those under bits there. I don't know really how to describe them. Of course we need to add in some eyes, because otherwise this thing would look 100 times more terrifying. Oh lordy, okay, I was not meant to do that. The next logical thing to do was actually give this guy a skull cap, so we're actually going to cover over the top of the Schalke's head with a mixture of endstone and endstone bricks, like we did for the sides of his face. There are a few more difficult details that I need to hammer out, and I'm gonna have to keep referencing what I built in the creative test world, just so I can get this thing right. So I'm gonna skip ahead to the completed build, and we shall see how it looks. So you're about to see the finished structure of the Schalkebot shop. And there we go. So it was a bit difficult to implement the diagonal, but I think I did it really well. And diagonal builds are surprisingly difficult. Now there are some fine details to iron out here, so I'm going to put a carpet going around here, and I think that'll look awesome. I'm going to add some dangling ceiling lights using end rods, and I'm also going to remove the torch situation here. What you might be able to notice is that this build mostly consists of non-spawnable spaces. Even up here you might be able to notice that I use slabs instead of full blocks, and then use full blocks on the roof here to kind of cancel it out, keep the same proportions going. And overall, I'm very happy with the build. So real quick, I'm going to craft about 2 stacks of end rods, just so I have way more than enough to experiment with. I just love how imposing it is to the landscape. So once you leave the medieval area, you start to run into some of the weird stuff, like the mushroom all the way over there, which by the way looks awesome, and you run into the Schalke here. And I think the shopping district will evolve quite naturally that way, and it's gonna look hecking awesome. And also we need some carpet or a distinct walkway so people know where they can walk around. And plus, from the underside, I guess it would give, yeah, it gives this awesome kind of 3D feel, which I really do like. I'm not too sure how I feel about this glass here, so I'm probably going to remove it and put something up 1 higher. So a layer of glass here, and then random end rods dangling down. The thing is, this would look much better if end rods still had that purple color on the tip there. I wish you could, like, have the option to dye them, because I know, like, they weren't very usable for a lot of things, so Mojang made them grey, more neutral, but I think in this case the purple would actually work better. And let's fill this in with purple sand, as I like to call it. It's not purple sand though, it's purple concrete powder, and now we can, like, just heck on out of here. And replace that, and I'm gonna have to fly onto the roof and fix that. And I do think that works. Let me know down in the comments if this works for you. Maybe we should try and improve something. Just let me hear your thoughts. What a difference some finishing touches make. So I've added these like ceiling dangly things, and also you can't quite see them from here. But these lamp thingies, and I think they look really cool. So round the back here, I think I'm going to do at like the back of the Schalke head. I'm going to put 2 barrels, one here and one here. And I'm going to put 7 diamonds per head, so I'm talking about these guys right here. So the Schalke's heads. And of course, we've got 5 diamonds per box right here. So I'm going to need to actually craft some Schalke boxes. So this will be our stock for now. It's not much, but we will get more of that, don't worry about that. So let's come around here real quick. And yes, it is this one. And I want to arrange them in like kind of an awesome shape. There we go. Now we've got an inverse sine wave. Okay, cool. Here's the thing. I need to get more stock for the shop. And I have an ender chest full of emergency gear and one on my hotbar. So I think we should be fine in the event that we're caught in some trouble. So I'm going to go for a long end raid, like a long end raid, and we'll see what I have when we get back. However, being ridiculously equipped does not help with flying over the void. Like this is absolutely terrifying. So in the end I managed to raid like 5 cities, which is quite a lot. Maybe 6? I don't know, I didn't really count them. But that means that I guess it's finally time to head back. And what better way to head back than to check you have literally nothing, and then like get an enderman to get grumpy. Come on, kill me. God damn, these guys really don't want to kill me. Okay, there we go, there we go. I swear to God, I don't know what I would do if ender chests weren't in the game. All in all, the amount of treasure I got from these end raids were insane. So we've got this little chest here, nothing much, but then you move into this chest and you've got all this diamond gear. Not all of it good, but there are a couple things in here with mending, like that sword here, and that makes this a very valuable treasure trove. I think I'm gonna keep some armor as like some backup gear, and maybe one of these elytras, and I think I'm gonna put the rest of these armor in the community storage, and I think I might actually go into business and sell dragon heads and elytra. And of course, the thing that we were actually looking for, Schalke shells, we've got an absolute butt ton of them. Enough to stock like 2 or 3 rounds of Schalke boxes, so that's excellent. And of course, Schalke's heads are always a good thing. So I've decided that everything in this purple Schalke box will be used as like some kind of like revenge gear. I'm gonna put this in the chest upstairs in the bedroom, so that as soon as I respawn I can just don this and get right back into action. This stuff over here, I slapped in a totem for good measure, will all go towards the community storage system. So I'll put that in this corner of my inventory, and this will stay here for now. This right here is the community storage. I haven't shown this on camera, I believe, and it is absolutely amazing. I believe Claude built this, and I believe this is the tool area, and I see no other. So we can just go on ahead and just dump all of this. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff. Just dump all of this inside there for someone else to use. Okay, let's head over to the shop. I have all my stock on me, so this should be a breeze to get through. In here is the Schalke skulls. You know what? Schalke leggings? That will do. For Schalke boxes, I have to be a bit more on the spot because I don't have any actually crafted right now. I just need to see how many will fit in this chest. That will give us a lot of Schalke boxes. Let's see how many we can fit inside here. We can do 4 more, which is very doable. So this is a normal Schalke box, so we can do 3 more of these, and just fill up the rest of this stock. Next up, we have to fulfill the stock behind us, which will be the new items. So 15 diamonds per head. We're going to put a few dragon heads in here. And over here, 20 diamonds per elytra. I may adjust these prices because they seem like a lot of diamonds for someone to spend. Although they are on like one of the rarest items in the game, so you know. The rest of the Schalke shells I will put in here for later use if this place runs out of stock. But for now, I think we're good. So if you remember in the last episode, we obtained this trident which is very nearly dead. And we need to heal it to full health, we need to properly enchant it. So that's what we're gonna do. I managed to get these two books, Unbreaking 3 and Channeling, from Katie's fish shop, which is like, that's an absolute steal. Only 2 diamonds for the both of them. Channeling! I can get charged creepers for that. And you know what that means? Other mob heads like zombies, skeletons, creepers, and maybe 100% success rate at getting a wither skeleton skull. Which would be incredible. So we need to actually get the rest of the books that we need. So Sweeping Edge, nope. Sharp, nope. Looting, nope. Efficiency, Silk Touch, what am I looking for? Aha, Mending, there's 1 left. Okay, 4 diamonds, let's put it in there. We don't really need a whole lot of enchantments on this. We may need Loyalty. So we're gonna have to see if we can get that somewhere else. So let's see what kind of enchantments we can get on this trident. So at the moment it's Unbreaking 3. We can get Loyalty 1. I'm not sure how good Loyalty 1 is, but let's try Unbreaking 3. We have a grindstone so we can disenchant if we wish. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, we just got a god trident within 1 shot. That is everything I was looking for. Oh my god. So there's only one thing left for us to do, and that's to combine this with Mending to get the god trident I was looking for. Bam. Okay, now I need to get this repaired real quick. Trident is fully repaired, frames are going back up to normal, and now we can head back to the main town area with our god trident and maybe get to test it out, who knows. Yeet. I don't care how unpractical these things are, they are just so awesome, I love it. Oh, Claude wants to try. Okay, let's just hand him the trident real quick. Oh, is he gonna get the creeper? Is he gonna get the creeper? Come on, Claude, you can do it. You got this. There we go! I honestly feel like Thor wielding Mjolnir right now, it's insane. But anyway, that's all I've got time for today. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and maybe even subscribe for more. But anyway guys, I am Poseidon, Duo, and I will see you all, hopefully, in the next video.